So today we're gonna make,
I'm really into this weird recipe I made called sludge.
as you can see, I've done the grimiest of makeup looks in anticipation for this event. However, I did wash my hair today, so overall, I'm not that grimy. So, what are we going to need?
It's like you take couscous, you make the couscous, cut up, weirdly celery tastes really good in this, tomatoes, just sort of like take all the vegetables. If you steam some spinach.
So we've got our celery to chop up, and I also have this tomato, and let me point out, I grew this tomato myself because I have skills. So I got my couscous, but what I failed to realize is that couscous is actually wheat, and I'm gluten-free, so I'm fucked. Alright, I'm just gonna eat it anyway and deal with the consequences. So I'm gonna take a cup of water and put it in this pan and boil it, and when it boils, I'm gonna put in a cup of couscous.
Flames so hot that they turn blue.
Alrighty, our water is boiling, so first thing first, I'm gonna actually add the frozen spinach so it cooks. Stir that up. Alrighty, and now per the instructions, we're going to cover it up and let it sit and fluff for 5 minutes. Excellent, it looks like that. Alright, so now I'm gonna add in all those veggies we chopped earlier. This is gonna be a lot of veggies for this. So what's the next step?
Take like a ton of veganese and take a ton of sriracha.
How much do you think constitutes a ton? Alrighty, we have a new camera angle because that other camera angle wasn't working. Alrighty, we got our veganese. Ooh, this is looking good, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually kind of excited for this. I'm gonna add in like a ton. Like, look at how much I used. I used like half this container. I feel like Grimes would approve because she said a ton. Alrighty, now for the sriracha.
Ho, 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 it's magic, you know.
As you can see, we have a large collection of veganese and sriracha. I'm gonna stir this all up and then I'll show it to you guys. Alrighty, so this is the aftermath of what we ended up with. And luckily all the mayo that we use kind of unstuck all the stuck couscous. Alright, so I'm gonna plate this up and we'll see how it tastes. Alrighty, so I got myself a heaping portion of what I would only feel appropriate calling grimy sludge. And we're gonna try this sludge. Okay, so overall, texture-wise, amazing because you've got the graininess of the couscous, you have the crunchiness of the celery, and you have the smoothness of the mayo. But like, spice-wise, it's too spicy. It's a little too spicy for my taste, and that might just be because I added too much sriracha. So yeah, that was trying one of Grimes' most famous recipes. I hope you enjoyed, and I feel like we both ascended and got closer to Grimes, and that was really the goal of this exercise.
So to clarify, I usually go to bed around 6 in the morning.
Alrighty, so I finished my whole bowl of sludge. It was quite delicious. And now, in the spirit of Grimes, I'm gonna go to bed since it's like 7 a.m. And it's a little late for Grimes to go to bed, but it's kind of the right time for me, you know what I'm saying? So I used Robinhood. And as you can see, I only own 2 stocks right now. And so I own Microsoft and I own Tesla. So when looking for a stock to buy, what you want to do is you want to look for a stock that's down. So for example, let's look at Disney. So you can see Disney's down, and I usually like to wait until it's down at least 2% to buy. And also, you want to keep in mind the historical data. So as you can see, that's this stock over a week. So it's up $2. Over a month, it's down $10. And over 3 months, it's doing all sorts of things. But it's down $1.79. And over a year, it's up $51. So for this stock in particular, if you want to hold it for a long time, the historical data is good for holding it like a year or more. But as a day trade today, it doesn't make sense. So I'm going to show you a really cool thing you can do with Robinhood. You can set up your stocks to trade automatically when they hit a certain number. So let's go to Microsoft. So based on the historical data of this stock, I feel, as you can see, it hit 304 on September 17th. I would feel very comfortable and confident selling the stock at 300. So what Robinhood allows you to do, we're going to go to trade, we're going to go to sell, and instead of selling in dollars, we're going to sell as a limit order. So that means we're selling at the price we want to sell at. So as soon as that stock hits 300, it'll sell for 300. It'll sell that share. And then we'll select up to 90 days, and then just click continue, or do 1 share, and then click review, swipe up, and bam, you have your limit order set up. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the same thing with Tesla, but in reverse. So with Tesla, I watch Tesla very closely. It's the main stock I trade. So over the span, like as a stock overall, you're pretty good. It is always going up. You can see it had this peak and it went down after that, but it's still relatively stable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a limit buy to buy Tesla. So 777. Market hours. Good till the next 90 days. We're going to do 1 share. And click review and boom. And done.